Hello, good evening, and namaskar and welcome. Myself, Ashish Spencer, and I am a trainer chef, and I have also bagged the Guinness Book of World Record title for bakery and confectionery trade itself. And I have been associated with many institutes, and I've been giving training to students also. And I would like to thank Amul, first of all, for giving me this opportunity to come live and share one of my favorite recipes, which is hailing from England, and the name of this recipe is apple crumble. Apple crumble, as we all know, it is a recipe which is very simple to make, and it is a dessert which can be it is liked by many people of all age groups. Can have this recipe and they can enjoy it, especially when you talk about the apples. Apples are one of the fruits which are good in nutrition, mineral, vitamins, and, antioxidants, etc. So a lot of nutrition is found there in the apples. So we have got a couple of apples here, so we are going to use them for making apple crumble. Apple crumble actually has got two parts. It is a kind of a pie, not actually a pie, but it contains two parts: base of soft and supple apples, and combined with the top layer of crusty and crunchy crumble, which we are going to make. So let's start off with the recipe. So we'll start off first with processing the apples. We are going to take the apples. I have got here the apples. First I have properly cleaned them, wiped them, and then we have kept them, processed them. It is very important to wash your fruit, especially in this time where the time of COVID-19 is going on, and we all know that we have to properly sanitize everything and wash everything properly. So we are going to cut these apples. We are going to process these apples into cubes. Now, because the apples, when we process them into cubes, they will give you a bite in your mouth when it is processed with a dessert. I'm using this apple cutter, which will give me a nice slice of apple especially, and it is going to make my work easier. So I'm going to process these apples. I'm going to cut these apples actually first into slices, then I'm going to take out some dices. So first the step in this making of apple crumble is stewing the apples. So first we have to stew the apples. So for that we are going to be taking out dices of apple. I've got a dustbin here which I'm going to use obviously. So for the recipe which I'm making today, I'm using 500 grams of 500 to 750 grams of apples, which is approximately 2 to 3 medium sized apples, which we have to use, and we have to cut them and process them. Actually, apples are a kind of fruit which get oxidized very easily, so you have to first process the apples. If you are going to use them later, you have to dip them in water, underwater. You have to keep them underwater if you have to use them at a later time, but I'm processing them earlier only. And I'm going to stew these apples with little amount of sugar and butter. So for approximately 500 to 750 grams of apples, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 20 grams of butter and 20 grams of powdered sugar for sauteing. So now sauteing and stewing of the fruit, what will help? It will help in making the fruit a little bit softer in pulp, and it is going to give a nice blend of flavor to the apple.
Chef,
And
there is a question for you.
yes,
What are you making?
I'm making apple crumble, and I'm going to top it up with ice cream. So it is one of the likable desserts. It hails from England, and we are in the process of making apple crumble. So we have taken apples here, and I was telling about the weight, how much weight you have to take of the apples. So we are processing the apples. I'm going to first cut. There are many ways in which you can process it. People de-skin the apple also, but right now I'm not de-skinning the apples. I'm using the apples with the skin because skin contains a lot of antioxidants, and a lot of fiber is there, fiber content is there, which could be used. So I have taken the apples here. I'm going to slice them. I'm going to cut them into smaller dices. dices we are cutting, chunks we are taking out because it gives a nice mouthfulness when you are having it in the dessert. So average sized cubes I'm going to cut. As told earlier, this one I will not use. I'm going to cut them into smaller sizes. As you know, the apples are the fruits which the kind of fruit which is available around the year, so it's easily available in the market, and when you want your kids to have them through all these kinds of recipes, it is a good option for you to use them like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first saute and stew these apples in a little bit amount of butter. Here you can see I'm using Amul butter. Amul butter is one of the leading brands in butter, and we have been using Amul butter since our childhood days, we know. So I'm going to adjust, and I'm going to use around 25 to 30 grams of butter for sauteing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add these apples into this butter. Now this process helps the fruit to develop the flavor, as well as it softens down as well as you have to just keep sauteing it, just keep tossing the apples in the butter so that the apples develop a nice coating of butter on it. At the same time, I'm going to add 20 to 25 grams of castor sugar or powdered sugar that you have available in the market. So that is what I'm doing right now. We are going to toss these apples and let them cook for around 2 to 3 minutes. Obviously, because apples are rich in water, so they are going to lose some water, but we don't have to take care and precaution not to cook them very much so that they become limp and they lose much of their water. We have to keep a check on the sauteing of the apples. Meanwhile, these apples are sauteing, I'll just start preparing my crumble as well. So as you can see, now with saying that, mentioning about the apples, if I don't mention about a secret spice, the magical spice that is the key ingredient in making the apple crumble is cinnamon. So we have to add cinnamon in each and every component of apple crumble. So I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon powder. Cinnamon and apple is like Jai Viru ki jodi, or you may say Choli Daman ka saath. So it gives a nice flavor to all the ingredients together. I can get a very nice flavor of smell of apples. along with cinnamon, which smells sumptuous, very nice. So when you are actually doing it, you'll not be able to resist yourself. So just 2-3 minutes I'm going to saute these apples, stew these apples a little bit. Now at the same time we'll start off with making the crumble. Here I've got the ingredients for crumble. I've got 100 grams of butter I'm using for making the crumble. Butter, obviously I'm using Amul butter, and I've got all these array of Amul products which I obviously use for making my different dishes, and whether sweet or whether savory. So these are some of the ingredients that are there. Always they are stacked up in my fridge. So I'm going to use 100 grams of softened Amul butter. At the same time apples are sauteing, so we have to keep a check on that. Actually, the crumble that I'm going to make, again it is made by different methods, by different people. Some of them make by rubbing method and some of them make by creaming method. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use creaming method for making that. So
Chef, there is another question.
yes.
You are using unsalted butter?
No, actually this dessert is containing more and a lot of content of sugar, so I'm using salted butter only, because it is going to give a nice punch of, you know, contrast of flavor when it goes with the crumble, because this dish is very sweet in itself. So what we are going to do, we are going to cream this butter. You can take a bowl and soften the butter. You can keep it on at the room temperature, and then you can start creaming it. As you can see, I am creaming it. So the apples are almost ready. So we have to cream this butter nicely. We are going to add castor sugar or powdered sugar, 100, little by little. So creaming is a rigorous and a very crucial step in making any kind of bakery product, because good creaming ensures a good product. So cream it nicely till you get a consistency of buttercream or creamy consistency. As you know, the butter, the temperature right now is increasing. So at room temperature, the butter melts very easily. So you have to be very cautious in doing so. Now, along with this, other ingredients I have also mentioned. I am taking 150 grams of flour, refined flour, as you can see, and 30 to 35 grams of desiccated coconut, just to improve the flavor and to improve the crumbliness of the crumble. Crumble actually means chura, so chura should be, you know, crunchy and should be mouthful.
Chef, one more question.
Yes.
Can we use an electric whisk to cream?
Yes, sure. Actually, that's what we were looking for, but our area is in the red zone, so we had tried a lot to procure many of the things, whatever best possible was available, we use that. Obviously, all those people who have got all these equipments, you can obviously use them.
One more question, chef. How many
Yes.
sugar?
Equal quantity of sugar and butter, 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of sugar. Then after creaming, we are going to add, after creaming it for nice 5-10 minutes, we are going to add desiccated coconut.
Chef, one more question.
by-
Please
yes.
tell the amount of sugar used in the butter now.
The sugar and butter ratio is equal, 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of powdered sugar. So 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder again here we are going to use. So nice, this is the magical ingredient, you know, cinnamon is the magical ingredient in this whole dish because it gives you a nice punch, a nice blend of flavors. Now we're going to add the flour finally. We are going to fold in the flour. So we are going to fold in the flour and for this I'm going to use my hand because we are going to be making a dough out of it. A very soft dough you will get, which you don't have to knead. You do not have to knead this dough. Just at this point I am going to add a little bit of vanilla essence just to enhance the flavor. Half teaspoon of vanilla essence. So what you are going to do, you are going to just assemble this dough, very soft dough it is, and we are going to assemble this dough.
Chef, please repeat the ingredients.
150 grams of refined flour, 100 grams of butter, 100 grams of powdered sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and half teaspoon of vanilla essence. So what we are going to do, we are going to keep this dough in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. So let this dough set and then we are going to, what we are going to do, we are going to take it out and we are going to break this dough into small crumbles. Okay. So we are going to keep that in the refrigerator that you can put. Actually I have got a ready-made dough which we are going to use. Now we are going to assemble this dish and this whole dish is going to be baked. This is a pie dish, a glass ceramic pie dish which can be used for baking as well. We are going to now assemble this dessert in this dish. Actually we got a crumble which was already kept there and we are going to actually break the crumble. into smaller pieces. This is the crumble that was refrigerated. So what we are going to do, we are going to break this crumble. First we are going to allow it to set in the refrigerator, and then we are going to break the crumble.
Chef, one more question.
Yes.
How much time to put in the fridge?
20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. So I have taken an already lightly greased baking dish, and here the apples are ready with us, which we are going to use. So we are going to put these apples in the base layer. You can see a nice chunk of apples we have. To be put into the base. So a nice layer of apples, and we are going to top it with crumble. So as you can see, it is a very simple dish to be made at home, and there are many questions of people who actually buy bakery products that tell us some bakery desserts which does not contain. So here is an example of a dessert which can be easily and quickly made, and it is without egg. So is one to solving one of the biggest questions of everyone. Chef, please tell us something that we can make without egg. So this is one example which we can see that we are making it without egg.
Chef, another question for you. How
Yes.
many times we should put dough in the refrigerator?
Only one time. Put it for 20-25 minutes till all the fat is set, your dough is stable, and it can be broken easily. Right? It should not be very hard, it should not be very soft, it should be in a texture which you can easily break with your hands. Right? So more of the secret spice, that is cinnamon. So we'll put a little bit more of cinnamon on top. This is the magic that is there of this dish. And now,
Another question, Chef.
yes.
Can we replace maida with any other flour?
Yes, you can replace it with whole wheat flour also, or any multigrain flour also. That can also be used to make crumble. Many people use cornflakes also, oatmeal also, to improve the healthiness of this dish. Now we are putting this dish for baking inside the oven. Now I'm going to set my oven on the convection mode, and I'm going to bake this dish at 200 degrees Celsius for approximately 25 to 30 minutes till you get a nice golden brown crumble layer on top. So as you can see, we are going to start. So I will set the time to first 25 minutes. I'll check after 25 minutes, and then if required, I'm going to put it again in the oven for 5 minutes. Now as the dish is gone for baking, we have already prepared the baked dish here, and I'm going to now take it out and serve it. It's still warm and it's very nice. As we can smell the flavor. It is very nice, a nice blend of butter along with coconut powder and cinnamon, obviously, which I told you earlier. It is the magic ingredient or the magic spice, one of the sweetest spice, which is also very good for health. So that is, you can feel that it is coming very nicely, very dominant. So we are going to scoop out a chunk of this. as you can see, nice layer of crumble along with apples which are very soft and mushy. At the same time, it is accompanied by the layer of crumble which is very crispy, crunchy, and a very nice blend of textures. Actually, flavors we have talked about, and actually we are talking about textures now. A nice crisp and soft texture as well. And now we are going to top it up with ice cream. We are using Amul ice cream, what we got from the market, and I have taken out it in a small cup. I am going to take Amul ice cream. As you know, it is one of the premier brands of ice cream. So we are going to serve this dessert with this scoop of ice cream. A nice blend of temperature as well. It is a warm dessert accompanied by a cold ice cream, which will accompany it, or which is going to complement it in a very nice manner. So you can see here we have got a nice blend of, the dessert is ready. Apple crumble along with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. That is the flavor that goes very well along with this kind of ice cream. And I'm not able to wait. I can't wait to have this dessert. If you want to have, you can make it at home. And so hurry up and get the ingredients and go and get it and make it at home. So that's all from my side. Please do like the recipe, and please do try this recipe at home. It is one of the promising recipes, and it's not going to disappoint you. It is going to, uplift you.